So, I've been living in Lyon for about 9 months now, and in this beautiful apartment for 8. Unfortunately, this world is full of crazy, evil landladies, and the time has come for me to leave my palace. Because I'm crazy sentimental and nostalgic, I've decided to create a video to preserve this home, as well as this period of my life in general, so that I can move on to the next phase of my life in peace, without regret or resentment. So, here is essentially a snapshot of my life in Lyon, more specifically in Croix Rousse. So, let's start with the apartment. I said at first it was the apartment of my dreams. I mean, of course I did. Look at this. And while I don't hate it now, I've lived here long enough to see that it's quite far from perfect. It seems like something else is broken every other week. The fridge is broken, it's basically just a cupboard with a light. The Wi-Fi fails me every day to the point where I need to use my phone data for my classes. All of the drains get blocked every second week. The hot water cuts off 5 minutes into your shower. None of the doors close properly. There are mosquito guts all over the walls. But sure, look, I'm young, and isn't all we really need just a roof over our heads, and won't we be grand? And aside from all these inconveniences, I really do love this place. Because I work from home mostly, I spend a lot of time in my room. And what a room it is. I'll never forget this ceiling, or this fireplace, or this view. Although the room itself is gorgeous, there was a lot of decorating that I was planning on doing, but never got around to, unfortunately. But even the little bits and pieces I added over time did make it a little more special, didn't they? I often plan my classes in bed, and most of my classes are online, so whenever I was waiting for students to arrive or finish an exercise, I'd be able to just turn my head and admire the sunset over Fourvière. Another plus is that it was a very pet-friendly household.
Oh my god, you're so cute. Look at you standing on 2 legs.
Speaking of animals, it's time now to move on from the apartment and to the neighborhood, which was also home to lots and lots of cats. The area was a lovely place to live. I had my casino, my supermarket, my post office, and most importantly, my boulangerie, which had amazing sandwiches if you get a birdie off. There's a wonderful market every day except Mondays that I try to go to as often as I can, even though I'm intimidated by the sellers and usually too lazy to do my shopping in the morning when the market is on. In summer, I got into the habit of going to one of the nearby viewpoints or parks to read after work when there was still an hour or so of sunlight. And I even made a friend.
Very uncomfortable.
Croix Rousse is on a hill, which is good and bad. The bad side is that, of course, it's exhausting walking home, and there's no way to avoid the stairs. Whichever path you take, you're gonna suffer. But with that comes lots and lots of incredible viewpoints. I think that I'll miss this the most, having such a nice view of the city within 5 minutes of my apartment, or even from my own bedroom window. Another thing I was sad about when I realized I had to leave was that I wouldn't quite get to witness the leaves of this beauty turn orange and fall. I mean, I did a little bit, and I also saw a day or two of snow when I first moved in, but it would have been nice to see all 4 seasons pass me by. I know wherever I live next won't be as beautiful, but I know it'll have a lot of things that this place doesn't have. like a living room. And now that I've bottled up my experience here in this video, I think I'm just about ready to move on and enjoy everything that the next place has to offer. So, that's all from me for now. Until the next one.